Hi, I want to welcome you all to English 252. This is the second part of American Literature. I'm Dr. Cece Dixon, and I'm going to be your instructor for this semester. I am super excited about having you in this class, and I hope that by the time the semester ends that you will not only have gained an appreciation for American literature, but that also you will see just how much the time period out of which a text comes is reflected in that text. In other words that you will come to realize and see that writers don't write in a vacuum, but they write in response to what is going on in their culture at the time, and that works of literature, therefore, become cultural artifacts beyond the entertainment value. They become little pieces of a puzzle that helps us dig more deeply into a specific time and place. So I hope that by the end of the term that you will appreciate American literature more, but also understand the role in general that literature plays in illuminating culture and in shaping culture as well. So I do want to take a minute and talk about the layout and the structure of this course, as well as my expectations for us as we go through this semester. You should be on this page getting started, and you're writing. You are watching this video now. So I just want to talk through a few things. You can see here my information, how to get in touch with me, my office hours. Um, this email address right here is my primary email address. You can contact me that way. You can also contact me through course mail. That is completely fine. Or likewise, you can phone me. I am good with all of those methods of communication. I am physically located on the Sparks campus in Eufaula. So for those of you who are Dothan students, physically seeing me for office hours might be a little challenging for you, but call me, email me, that's fine. For those of you on the Sparks campus, please take advantage of my office hours if you need me for anything. Never hesitate to reach out or ask a question. I am here to help you. Your emails, your phone calls do not bother me, okay? That's what I'm here for. I care about your progress. I care about your success. I need to know what's going on if you've got questions about anything related to this course or your academic progress. If you look here in this next segment, you can see how your grade is determined in this course. We have weekly discussion posts, and once you get into the content of the course, you can see specifically how that will work. But basically, just a quick overview, you will have readings each week. On Thursday evenings, you must post a response to a discussion board question that I have asked you about the week's readings. In that response, which must be a minimum of an 8 to 10 sentence paragraph, you need to have a substantive answer to the question that shows me that you have engaged the material, that you've read the material, that you've watched my lectures, and that you understand and grasp what's going on in those particular texts. So that's every Thursday evening. Those are due. Every Sunday evening, you must respond to another student's post. So you're engaging with someone else or more than one person in the class. Those response posts must be at least 75 words, and they need to communicate something beyond "I agree" or "good point." They need to bring something new to the conversation. Is there a question that came to your mind after reading someone's post? Do they attack the question in a way you didn't, and so therefore enlighten you in a particular way? I want you to be respectful of each other, but I do want you to take this space to enter into conversations. This is the bulk of our discussion. This is where we will talk about text. So you get my position on these ideas within the lecture videos in the course. I get your perspective on these ideas in the discussion board, and that's where you guys interact with each other. So all of these weekly discussion posts average altogether for 30% of your grade. So that's a pretty good chunk. That's your daily work, so to speak. You will have a midterm exam and a final exam, and I'll talk about those in just a minute. And then you'll have an essay that's due at the end of the term, and that will be something that lets me know that you have thought about the course and the text that we have read, and you will get that prompt in the content section as well. So let's flip down here and talk about the midterm and the final. This is your course syllabus. Please read it. You're responsible for everything in it. So make sure that you are familiar with everything inside of that syllabus. Weekly discussion board assignments are posted in each unit, and I will take you to the content page in just a minute and show you what that looks like. But I want to first talk about your midterm and your final exam options. As you see here, I give the midterm both on the Dothan campus and on the Eufaula campus. So depending upon where you're located, you pick the option that works best for you. Notice that I've got 2 or 3 times that I'll give the final in Dothan, and 1 time I'll give the final in Eufaula. Please go ahead and make plans in your schedule to take your midterm and your final during one of these times. Get your work schedule sorted through, any child care needs that might be applicable. Go ahead and handle that now. Understand that because I have to drive to give these exams, these are the times I'm coming. So if you tell me the day of that you can't make one of these times, then I have to scramble around and try to find a proctor, and that's not always easy. So please go ahead, do yourself a favor, do me a favor, and arrange your schedule now so that you can appear to sit for the exams during these times scheduled. As the dates for these exams approach, I'll be giving you more information about what to expect and how to prepare. Also, you can note here that the essay for the course is due April the 23rd. So keep that in mind as well. You do have the option of using an off-campus proctor if for some reason you're not in our local area. There is an application here that needs to be filled out and submitted at least 2 weeks before the scheduled exam. So if that applies to you, please go ahead and get that turned in. And if you have any questions, these are the contact information, or contact number and email that you need to use to inquire about any questions you might have about the off-campus proctor application. If you need a transcript for any of my instructor-made videos, and this is how I deliver lectures to you. So we will read a selection, then I'll have a little lecture where I talk about it. So it's really important that you listen to these. If you need a transcript of any of them, please let me know, and I'm happy to get those for you. The first thing you need to do now is to take this course overview quiz. It's just a 1-question quiz. It's very low stakes. It's mainly for me to know that you're here and present in the course, and also to get you to start thinking about some of the issues we'll be tackling in the class this semester. That quiz needs to be completed by January the 13th so that you don't get dropped from my class. So please make sure that you do that by January 13th. And I'll put a little note up here too to remind you. So if you click over to the content of the class, you can see we're going to start right here in this folder, Reconstructing America. And if you click there, you can see the printable calendar, which shows you the dates that everything is due. And then you will see some, oops, sorry about my email. You will see readings, videos, and then the actual units themselves. When you click here, these dates will be updated. I just haven't done that yet. So you will see your instructions for the your readings here, and then your discussion questions. So look around the course. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm so very happy to have you in class and to be working with you. So I hope you enjoy this term as well.